This looks interesting. So this is the map I'm making for D&D. Need to add some forests in, hills, some more mountains, give names to all these places. If any of you come up with any interesting names, please put them in chat. Boom, boom, boom. Just a shout out on one of them. These forests looking good. Oh, pretty much like anywhere else I press that. There we go. It may be clear to tell, by the way, but I don't have very lot of, I'm not a very good artist. Sorry, I was just quickly typing in the Discord to let the players know that I'm working the map if they want to see it. That's going to be... There we go, I can see it over everything. Going off bits of this I don't plan to use. I spent £100 on tuition to get him one. Map. Hey, Lollich, how you doing? Great, mate. Apart from a swollen throat, I've just got to wait for it to go down its own. I'm doing good. We're currently working on a map for my upcoming D&D campaign, where I will be DMing. as this world is called Lunaria, as I've called it. We need to come up with some names for all these different places. Right now I'm just trying to make the map look a bit more mappy. A bit more mappy. Some coffee stains and rips will do. I meant in the sense where it wasn't just like we had like I'll show like one of the original works in progress. So when I started working on this, this is as far as I made it the first time around. And then last night I got it to look like this. We're just kind of evolving from that. And like see, as you can see, like how this place is all barren down here. Getting it live. Why don't you just green screen a map in? Or like a map behind me? Oh, the first version was green. Honestly, I thought it was yellow. I honestly thought that was yellow. First version was green. Whoops. Yellow screen also exists. It's back over to this bit so I can actually see chat. Need my working on this side now. Fields for here. Do I have anything to do? That's not gonna work for grass. Try making our own. Traffic. Oh, I think actually it might be a 1 pixel. Kind of annoying. There we go. That's maybe something I can work with. How's everyone in chat? Yeah. How are we all thinking? I was just looking to everyone. How can I not come to watch? How you doing, Saul? Just kind of got this area to plan out. And I'm going to give everything names. A little tired, but still good. Just finished playing Uno. Yeah, and there's a new banner came out on Genshin, so I went to do some polls on that. And decided, like, you know what? I'm going to play some more of this. Well, I'll say play some more of this. Work on more of this. Map. So I still got like I've even made, if I can find this one here. He sounded tired, so I don't know if it's still a thing. It's fine. So yeah, what I've even made is this layer with all these different colors. Now, can you confirm for me that 1, 6? There's 7 different colors there. 1, 2, 3.
Let me count by myself.
Cool. Because these is pretty much the colors to grid off the different
Region?
essentially, yeah, regions.
Okay.
So I've even made a layer for that. As it's pretty much, I'm sure you would call it a political map, essentially.
Like a war map.
Not a war map.
Strategy map.
It's like the colors represent like this area is owned by this, like a lord who owns this place.
Yeah.
Political, regional, same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I know Argo wants to, like, he's planning to have, like, his character made by the end of the week. Could do, dangers to, least dangerous as well, by colors, maybe. Yeah, do another color thing. I mean, I've already got certain plans for certain things. We'll see. Obviously, some stuff that's not going to be on this map is going to be stuff like flipping caves, or where there could be a random dungeon type thing. Like, none of that stuff's going to be on this map. Hey, Soul. Explore everything. Got it. So you're saying you noticed the symbols for academies. What about these two? You notice they're not symbolized. What are they? See if the key helps you figure that out. The symbol that's on Crescent Isle as well as the island underneath. Let's see how if I have made it easy to explain itself. I'm sitting here playing with a bit of tinfoil. See if Soul can figure them out. It's a city as a city academy. Almost a city with an academy in it. Blaze pretty much got it. No bad guess, complete noob at this stuff. If you stream it, well, we do plan to stream it, which is something else I should probably work on, some overlays for it. But as for why there's only 2 cities that have academies in it, it'll make sense when we go through the story. Already figured out, because if you notice, like, every other academy by itself, and the only bit of information I can tell you about Crescent Isle, because this is going to be like a big thing in the world that a lot of people will know about. So I don't mind saying this now, because you as the players should know about this. Crescent Isle, as you see, the land is so rigid, but Crescent Isle is so perfect. It's a man-made island in the world. We have made this island and built upon it. This island stands as our crowning glory of like what we've achieved. So it's a big thing that the world knows about as Crescent Isle. I had a feeling it was. Yeah, so that's why it's so perfect, is because we've man-made this island. Memes of magic and stuff like that. Reminds me of an academy city, which was which I saw in anime was man-made. I don't know if I've ever seen. I've seen a man-made. I've seen a few man-made. Like, so I know we've got a man-made island that actually exists in the world. I know of the man-made island in the movie of My Hero. Don't know if there was an academy on it. Be right back. Sorry about that, guys. That was my mum. Yay, now I can turn quality up. Hey. So what do you think now you can see it properly then, Saul? What are you thinking of how it looks? Need to figure out what I want to do here. Looks real nice. I also like the icon indicating what stuff is. I need to give all the villages and cities and docks names. I need to give names to all to these islands. Of course, I'm looking forward to walking in this world and more and more. Fields, we have forest, hills, mountain. Hello. Can I help you? I have a cat. Wanted some good. No, he's not. Look at everyone, Giz. You're adoring fans. Now, stop looking at the escape route and look at your adoring fans. Yeah. There you go. Your adoring fans. Well. Don't look at me like that. You came at me pouring me for cuddles. Go in and change that to white soon. Ow! That fucking hurts when I sneeze. So what sort of ideas are running through your head at the moment, as tonight? A lot of just kind of, why is the world the way it is right now? Certain ideas I can't say out loud for obvious reasons. Biggest thing that I need to figure out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Twenty 21, 22, 22. 21 names, roughly, and 22, 20. 25, 26, 7, 29 names. Total. What's up? I'm saying 29 names I'm going to figure out for cities, villages, islands, regions. You say, what's our ideas go through my head tonight? Building upon the world, figuring out names. Fix that. What's Blade's suggestion for a name? Bladesville. Don't worry about the gold part. I'm making it. You all start with 10 gold, regardless. I've already put it in your character as well. I will say, it's going to be very fucking amusing when this campaign starts, depending on what Argo picks. So we have you and Eldritch Knight. So you've got a little bit of magic capability, not too much. We have Big R as a Dwarf Blood Hunter. I'll be honest, I'm not fully knowledgeable to what Blood Hunters are fully capable of when it comes to magic. Then we have Adam, the guy we recruited last night. playing an Inquisitive Rogue, which means he has no magic ability. So, as it stands right now, depending on what Argo picks, and maybe Mega if he can join, your crew could be very magicless and very healerless. That would be very bad if we didn't have any healing. It's also kind of amusing. I had Adam point something out to me as well, because he was looking through the campaign stuff. He goes, so I'm playing a rogue, the OG edgelord. Then there's the Blood Hunter, the biggest edgelord D&D has to offer. And then there's an Eldritch Knight, the edgiest fighter. I'm just like, go team edgelord. Solitude Isle as one in the bottom corner. Funny enough, so this island down here, this is where the players are starting. They all start here. And that's why there's not much to it. Oh, Kyle, I like it. Pokemon reference it. Yes. Got a name, lads. We have a name. The edgelords of Oak Isle. Something pretty cool, by the way. So, my friend Mega, he has seen the second work in progress picture of the map. And he put in public about it, about the fact of he's willing to give me his designs for his villages. So I phoned him up and I was like, are you sure about this, dude? And everything. He was like, yeah. He's like, I can either bring them down in February when I come and visit, like the actual sketches he's made, or I can just send you pictures of them. I was like, whatever you want. So he's going to be supplying some of his ideas for villages and shit, which is pretty cool. Also, as for how dedicated Adam is to his character already, by the way, so literally, we invited Adam last night. He said yes, joined the campaign last night, made his character, and this morning at 2:30, this afternoon even, he sent me his backstory. Yeah, well, Adam's DM'd before. He's been playing D&D for a long time, so he's got experience with this. So don't feel bad. It's just he knows what he's doing when it comes to this shit. Don't worry, because it took me a while to think of some of my character stories and that. So, like, for example, the one that I've worked on the most, mostly it's a driving force type thing, and then the rest of the character evolves in the books. Don't forget, like, all you really need to make is like chapter 0. So a backstory I made for, I'll show him off real quick. D&D Beyond. Characters. This guy, Zorus Narukami. So this is my other Eldritch Knight that I'll be playing in a different campaign. I'm just finished getting it all set up. Do I just have it here? Yeah, so I've got all this stuff. I've got other information noted down because I've spent a lot of time on this character. Because once again, this character's for a very long campaign. But there's some stuff that I've left open to interpretation for like the DM. So backstory comes as, because he's got far traveler, by the way, so he comes from a far off place. Comes from a far off village as called Cray. It's peaceful. The village is where people are looked over by dragons. They live beside them as one. To give it a bit of backstory, like where he's from. You can look into the sky, see them flying all around. They look up to the head of these dragons as a god. Her name is Narukami. The dragon, we eventually, I discussed with the DM a bit more, we eventually finalized it to the point where she is a god. The dragon god of thunder and lightning. Zorus has no family. They were killed in a hunting expedition. He was taken in by a family who found him, but they did not know his family's name, so like his last name, they just knew him as Zorus. As when he was a kid at one point, he was playing on a mountainside and trying to protect his friends from some wolves because he's trying to be brave. He gets knocked off the mountain and pretty much almost dies as a kid until the god Narukami saves him by bestowing onto her her blessing. This is branded in with dragon tattoos through magic from the dragon on his arms and stuff. From that day on, everyone started giving him the family name Narukami, since like she saved him. And then on a normal peaceful day for the village, a dark cloud swept over from beyond the horizon. It was hard to see in this cloud, but it looked like there was something in it. It started to swarm the village, panic and swoon, monsters taking people, they're everywhere. As they're killing each other using magic and stuff. Using magic, they ground all the dragons and chained them up. They're quite clearly looking for Narukami. At which point Zorus runs to the cave to try and like get her to to convince her to get away, try and protect her or something. When he gets there, he sees there's already some people there. They've already beat him to her, and she is chained down, helpless. They're keeping her at bay. They're using cybernetic magic to stop her from using breath and everything. And at which point, they mutter something about Narukami being one of the last few thorns in the side that could stop their plan. And they end up like stabbing Narukami using magic, putting her like on death's door and about to like, they walk away believing she's gonna bleed out. Narukami wants to get sees Zorus. He comes close and tells him to run, go away, survive, and eventually avenge and find out who they were. Reaching out, putting a claw into her chest, a flash of lightning happens, and Narukami vanishes. She is no longer there. So, like, that's a little bit of stuff there. But, like, for the person who did this, like, the person I'm searching for, I'd never mentioned their name. So I left that up for the DM. So then the DM can decide who is this evil I'm looking for. So it's a matter of like the DM will just tell me like this person looked familiar to you. You've seen them before in this type of like that you remember from them from this point. And then at that point I can start figuring out more about them. So like I say, all I did there was chapter 0. That was just provide my character a story, a drive of why he's adventuring, why he's going out in the world, why may he want assistance. That's literally all you need to think of is just chapter 0, because session 1 onwards is chapter 1, 2, 3, 4 of your story. My entire backstory. I'm a hero for fun. Yeah, it doesn't even have to go fully elaborate. I mean, when I look at Adams, without saying what it is, entirely, it's up to him if he says it entirely to the other players. A little bit of what he was like in the past. A big event in his life. It gives him a driving force. Also puts in here, didn't need to, but is a reasoning why he's joined the academy, why he's been going there, and that reasoning ties into his overall driving force of going around the world. As young years, I was thinking of taking a bit about childhood and going into his teens and enrolling some potentially some of talked about a couple of days ago. Not really sure. Yeah, like I say, the biggest bit of advice I can give you is like thinking the backstory is all cool and everything, in the sense of like, oh, my character would normally do this type of thing, and I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my voice is starting to fucking go. And like having like certain events with your backstory. So like I sit there and go, oh, I almost died, but I got Narakami's blessing. That's just explaining a little bit about the character, like some events of their past. That's not a driving force. The driving force of my character was, I'm hunting down whoever did this to my village. Adam has a driving force in his character. Like, what is the driving force? What is pushing this character to go forward? What is like, if we sit there and say, we need to travel up here, what is going through your mind of like, there could be a potential of this, and this is your driving force, this is why you're going to go, because it just makes it so hard where it's just like, hey, I've got this backstory, I've got 3 sisters, 2 brothers, and I come from royalty, and I went to the academy because I could. It's just like, great, cool, why are you adventuring? Because I can. So hard to work with, because at any point during the campaign, that's the type of character where it's just like, hey, we need to go to the next town over and stop this dude. Nah, I just don't feel like adventuring now. You've got no driving force. There's nothing as me as a DM I can power behind either. Like, that's one of the biggest things you need to give your character. And it doesn't have to be anything traumatic. It can be something simple, like we discussed the other day, right? Of just wanting to find, like, the strongest warrior and battle him, beat him. Something simple like that can be elevated on and added more to. Especially when you look into... If you look at, like, a bunch of D&D stories, like, on the web and that, there's a bunch of them where, like, they can take a simple idea like that and it evolves. But like I say, it's all you need is just a driving force that I can make your character want to go on this adventure and things like that. Yeah. Still feel free to put like backstory into your character, like who they are essentially, but just don't forget the driving force is my biggest advice, especially when we're looking at this campaign and fuck knows how long it will last. I mean, we could be here in 2 years fucking time and still fucking playing this map. Dude, the DMs are open. I mean, if you want. I mean, you're inside Binary Codex. You should be able to see if you want. It's up to you. I'm currently sitting in a chat room. If you see, you should be able to see a room called the stream room at the top, and all it has is waiting room in it. If you want to dive in there, and I can pull you into chat. I'll pull you into voice. That goes for anyone in chat, by the way. This is a chill stream. We're opening up Notepad for now. I can do that type of stuff in a bit. Need still. What other names to come up with? Don't want this area to be more foresty. Yes, I do. There we go. I think we have our landscaping sorted. Tomorrow I've got my mum coming around midday. Then I've got an ADHD coach meeting at like 1 o'clock or something. I remember the exact time. Sometime between 1 and 4. I just realized something. Cool. I had to double check because I was meant to be fucking static tonight. I was like, shit. Yeah, after my coach meeting, though, tomorrow, I've got nothing else going on. And I've already been live for 2.5 hours. I mean, like I say, other than this type of stuff, I've got nothing going on now. Hawk with the tier 1 sub. You're gonna get my voice. Hawk with the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. I would shout, but honestly, this is the loudest I want to go without hurting my voice because it started to go, and that's not good. Made me bloody jump. Yeah, thank you for that 16 months. Jesus Christ. What do you think of the map, Hawk? How is it looking? What the fuck, are you okay? I have a swollen gland. So yeah, I've got... My throat is slightly swollen on one side, but that's all that's wrong with me. And it's been painful to eat and drink for like the last week. And it's been getting up and down, up and down. Over the last few days, it's been affecting my voice. But that's it. That's all I've had, no temperature. No lack of energy. Just a swollen throat that's painful to eat and drink. It's fucking painful to sneeze as well. Yeah, what do you think, Hawk? How do you think it's looking? Right, if I put myself to one side over here. Oh. What are you thinking of the map? I'm pretty much almost done with it. I just need to finish naming stuff. What am I using for it? So I'm just using a program that's like Photoshop, but it's not Photoshop, called Affinity Photo. I've just been going around robbing these little icons and everything everywhere. Like all this stuff. Uh, t- 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 True. Ooh, you give me ideas for this, actually. Something's just been brainstorming through my head. No, I see pretty much the academy. We're gonna call Sycamore. Village, we're gonna call Birch. And the dock we're gonna call Laventon. Right, be right back. Real quick, need the bathroom. Oh, great thinking. Did I?
Near an old harbor. This is the camp.
Well, commence the bitching in 3, 2, 1. Bitch, 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 bitch. What? Wait, guys, wait. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself.
Hold on, I've got one. I've got one to try.
Just doing picture-X screenshots here.
That ugly looking frog in the background.
Man, if only I could kick people off.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting. Oh, good lord! Ah! No! Ah! I should have been dead. Yeah, what the other thing the mod's meant to do as well is stop me from doing like on citizens and stuff. Okay, you're right in front of me. From what?
It's still there. Both of them are still there, it's fine.
can you hear that response we're not getting?
So, by the way, I do actually know how to operate.
Oh! Hark, you bastards! I return. My brain was thinking, I'm wondering if there's gonna be a town called Birch. Well, this is how I've kind of went off this stuff. So I've got a list of all the Pokemon professors and what they all represent and what their chosen profession is. The village is called Birch because Birch is about Pokemon habitats. Human habitat, a village. Wait, did I say Birch? I need to figure this out. Yes, I said Birch was the village. Then, the dock's called Leverton just because it's the closest thing to moving and stuff. Because he's ecological. It's a dock with boats, probably some fishing boats as well. And then the academy is called Sycamore Academy because he's the professor of Mega Evolution. And I just think Sycamore sounds a lot better than Rowan. Ashdale Village. We'll see, but that's a good one. I'm going to keep that on the backbone. I don't want to go too heavy with one. It's the reason I'm keeping that on the backbone for now. But in case I struggle, I will remember that Ashdale. I'm going to note it down. Trying to think of like any other video games or animes for like reference points. Which honestly, Misty Waters. I like it. Let's think, can we like, you know what we need to do? Let's pull my Discord over here. Right. By the way, if you're not already, join the Discord. There is no bot up at the moment because it's a chill stream, but go in the description stuff. If you want to join me in here, just come into this waiting room that you can see. I'll pull you in. It's a chill stream. Stream channels. No. Welcome drones. Yes. Game lists. Right. Go. What names of people or places can we take reference from any of these games? May need to get a Kingdom Hearts reference in there somewhere. For a name. See, when I say references, this is what most likely is Lake Lumus. See, when I say references, this is the most I do pretty much for a reference. Is like, it's a name. But misty water, cold. One of the things I'm trying to think of, Firestone Borderlands, like it. One of the things I'm trying to think of, how can I change the name Sora to sound something like a city? So I want that to be the name of this city, if I can make it. Firestone. Why would you have Firestone? Trying to think of stuff. What would be Firestone? I'd maybe call this city Firestone because it is next to a volcano. Oris? Is that what I'm saying? Eros? Eros? Is that how I say that one? Is what you try to type there, Vagabond? City of Eros. Like Sora, but from behind. I get my food out the oven, no problem. We just need a name for this island, and a name for the main one overall. Something else to think about. That way it's going to help me in my notepad stuff. Really liking Eros. Sounds fancy enough with a reference to, as with the Sora backwards. Really liking that one, Eros. Rossa. Did you just rearrange Sora to Sora? that one. Backward food. They say to finish the map off and save, by the way, like all I literally need the name for the big island and the name for the small island, and I can make little notepads for what each of these towns are called. Definitely call this city Firestone. I'm gonna call this academy over here Z Academy. Could do Saw Raha. Soraha. Flaw of people as that's not really a flaw with the character. That's just like a part of him. A flaw is like he gets nervous when, like, he sees fire. When he sees something sparkly, he has to grab it. That's a flaw with him. People just not understanding him is not a flaw with him. Dropped a bit of chicken, the cat pounced on it. Well, there's that gone. Alright, like my... Kind of, yeah. Like, you're so fascinated by them, you just want to learn more. No matter the cost. That's a flaw, because it's now life risking. It's a flaw. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask Zeta, by the way. Zeta knows his stuff as well. And he's going to be helping me a lot in this campaign. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Do we just go literal with this island like we did here and call it Volcano Island since it's the only one with a volcano on? No idea what you're on about. Hard's large glass jar of dice. So, okay, you want to know things I'm really looking forward to the most as a DM on this? Because obviously I don't need to show my rolls to you all the time. I get to use my dice. Purposely bought these for D&D stuff. Got them at Christmas. my pretty thing. Looking forward to hearing about the rulers and a bit of the lore. Well, like I say, one of the other bits of lore I can tell you about this. Taking upon the word of Lunaria, this world will have 2 moons. That's a bit of lore I can tell you. So it's not something too out there. So obviously I'm not going to tell you everything. I also got some other things to think about thanks to our newest player, Adam. He was asking me like some questions, stuff that I wasn't even prepared to answer yet. Like, I've not even made the world this far. Like, what are the rules of the world? What's the governing world? Is this rule? Is this world? Does it have magic? Does it not? It's like, like, there's some cool ideas that came to my head, and there's a lot of stuff I've got to think about. Rolled a 12 on persuasion, failed. Prior. Pyre? Pyre. How do you spell that? Pyre. The word pyre. Well, it's my word, I can spell it how I want, technically. It'd be P-Y-A. Hey, moist. No. We're looking on those, by the way. I can't tell from here. Five days left. Oh, Borderlands is just in the lead. Just barely overtaken Final Fantasy 15. Just to be nitpicky, it is Academy. Not many people want Dishonored. No, I will get back to it at some point. Like I say, don't forget, guys, when it comes to this whole voting thing, I'm taking a veto on the next game, where I'll be playing the game that I'm deciding, and after that, we're playing the game that you guys are voting for. So I really want to play Tales right at the moment, once we're done with our Final Fantasy 7 playthrough. So I'll be playing Tales, and whatever wins. So there will be no game to vote for throughout the duration of Tales. Okay, we have our second island. File, save as, documents, folder, D&D. Academies. File, new. I want to go back to my page thing now. We said it was going to be cool. I need that spelling for Firestone. Bom, 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 bom. There we go. Files we've got in there. File save as. File. Yeah, I just need a name now for this one big thing here. Write it down on the map, and I can file save the map. Then we can name all the little things that I'm going to have documents for shit. Once we've done the big name. So what's the big thing? Sorry. Could you just call it UIL? So this big map, this big part in the middle, let's even though it's split off by little rivers. This is all one isle. It's just got one name. This is like the main part of the continent, essentially. You'd call it, I guess you would call it. And because it's so big, it's been split off, if I can find the thing, which should be near the top. We split it off into regions of control. So, like, one of the ways how I'm doing control in this is there's one person, like one ultimate ruler government, but then he's governed off lands to lords. And, let me swap some colours around. But all these are regioned off as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate regions is what I'm doing. U-Haul Isle, known as also known as U-Isle. Pangus. Panga? What do you mean Pangus? The name Hawk spelled is what they call the mega island. That is what all currents fused together. Now is what we have now after it's split. The first continent of Earth. Oh. I'm just going to have to figure out how to properly say that. Let me go see if I can go to Google and actually get Google to tell me how to fucking say it. I'm saying it properly. Oh, Google! I don't use you that often, but you have the feature to tell me shit. How to say hello in Japan, yes. Pang... I just realised something. I'm an absolute tit. Not going to hear anything when I've got the volume off, huh? Wait, Chrome's not even in my list. Right, you know what? Copy that. Off. Go over here. Paste. Load the video then.
Pangaea.
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 Pangaea. Pangaea.
Pangaea. Is that right? Pangaea? Like it. I like it. Gaia. So now, just for a brief moment, turn that off while I save this in the files, because there's some players in the thing I don't want to see shit. Dude. Right. Let's save over that because I need to export, not save. Export. Spies on the files. Just need to check one thing and then you get the screen back in a moment. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Cool, nothing's there now. Cool. I can turn back on the screen. Oh yeah, Lumus, I think both me and Big R might need a little backstory help tomorrow because he sounds a little lost earlier. I can certainly help. So can Hawk. So can Mega. Okay. Let me open up Discord real quick. Go to D&D. I'll take as the help or whatever on tomorrow. That's no problem. So we need to go with region names now. We need 5 of them. Let me also quickly Google this. Regions. Thank you. Linonis. Those colors. Grass area, electric, psychic, and so on Pokemon areas. I'm not trying to be Pokemon with it, it's just trying to separate them all out. Moonstone, dead center. Okay. What can we name this? We need 5 region names. That'll help me document stuff better. I know what we're going to call one of the regions, and I need my internet for spelling. Cargo is going to love this one. Genova. The only thing I will say for story reasons, everyone is to avoid Pyre Island. And if you did, as if anyone like insists on being from there, you get as you've left there years ago. Story reasons. No, I will go there first. I have Master Balls. We're not catching Pokemon, god damn it! This is not Temtem. Got it, 13 liches and 79 adult dragons are there. No, I'm not going to say the reasons why. Just avoid that. You haven't been there in years. We must catch the legend lich. Fuck's sake, guys. One of the cool things, by the way, I call dibs. So one of the things I do need to work on at some point is the overlay we'll use for my streaming and that. And when I go to make that, the background we'll be using for it, my wife's actually making the wallpaper for us, which is just like general, like it's just a general wallpaper. All I've given her is the name, Aria. In fact, it's gonna have 2 moons, and from there, she's got full creative freedom. So, we'll get that roughly mid-March, as like start of March, start of February, somewhere around there. Sometime in February, really. Show that off. There's a Crescent Isle in Pokemon as well. 2 moons, so like Elder Scrolls. I did not know that was like Elder Scrolls. I was just going off what I found with Lunaria, right? I literally was like looking up words, right? And I thought of another word. I was like, this sounds really cool. So I googled it, and it was a person from World of Warcraft. And I was like, nah, I don't want that. Like, Lunaria, that sounds cool. And this is what came up. It's a fucking plant. Commonly known as Honesty. Genus of flower plants, family native to Central and Southern Europe and North America. It includes 4 species. I'm gonna try and say those. And the rare species Lunaria tachella. So who is the primary quest giver? Granny? Granny is going to be in the first session or 2, yeah. I've used the name Lunaria as a lot for characters in video games. The Latin word for Naria means moon-like. Yeah. It's something I found. I was like, cool, let's go with that. And because it sounds so moony and moon stuff, I made a Crescent Isle. Let's have a look at some more video game stuff. What else on my video game list? Do we still have a hawk about, by the way? Oh, good, great God, Lumus has given us an island that is as smooth as the moon itself. Of places in Devil May Cry. Any cool names here I can borrow? No, not really. Not a whole lot. Names of locations in Devil May Cry. Castle, cemetery, church, Dante's office. Fortress, hell, limbo, limbo city, Malice Isle, nightclub. Tamini Goru. Apparently doesn't go to many places. To the left of the middle. Over here.
Tarragon.
I like that sound. We're using that. The Tarragon region. Now, this may be just me wanting to be lazy, so I want your opinion, chat. Is it uncommon to have a main city of a region named after its region? Or a region to be named after its city? Wondering if I can get away with being lazy and think of these good names and use them for the cities of their regions. So it means I can only do this one more time if that's a common thing or not. It makes sense since the capital has the region's name. I put that there. But we can get away with this one more time, then we need to think of two regions that we can't do with name shit after. This one could be named after its lake, maybe. Any games I've played that I've got really good... Oh, it'd be a heavy reference, but I maybe know what we can name it. What was it called again? Would it maybe be a bit too on the nose, being related to water and stuff, if we named this region over here with the lake Rapture from BioShock? Whispering Woods. There's a lot of woods there. Name a village, Whispering Woods. Can name that one here. Or any of these villages. That sounds like a good village name, Whispering Woods. But what do we think on Rapture, chat? Unless you pulled it out of Genshin map. I like Rapture. Let's go with Rapture. The region of Rapture. Now we call the lake Lake Rapture. Yeah. By the way, these don't need region names because their names are their isles. Just because this one's big thing, so it needs to split off. So 2 regions. 1 region is going to also be the same name as its city. I haven't really thrown many anime references in yet. What about Shattered Mountain for the snow peak next to the trio banner? Ooh. Oh, for this bit? Shattered Mountain. I want to try and keep it one word. But definitely an idea. I like the sound of that. Let's go to my anime stuff. Watch cartoon, because this may hopefully give me some ideas on even thing. Evan Scale Reach. What anime? I know what anime I want to find places of. What is the name of the fort at the end of this anime? That literally where they fight. Nazarick. Where's Nazarick from? Because that sounds cool as fuck. Overlord, yet to watch it. Yeah, it sounds better than what I was gonna call it. Cause yeah, I found the region name I was looking for. But that sounds shit. I was thinking of the snowy area in Full Metal Alchemist. I was like, what's the name of that fort again? And it's Fort Briggs. Yes, that was the door, darling. It's just like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable calling a city and a region Briggs. Let's not go with that. Let's go with Nazarick. I like Nazarick. It's better than Briggs. I'm still working on stuff, darling, so not right now. Okay, love y'all. I can tell you this much: it's the name of the tomb filled with the undead. Oh, lovely. I just thought we still need to think of a main city name for this. Shit. Oh, we didn't. We've got Firestone. What am I saying? That's called Firestone. We already thought of it. Shut up. Ignore me. Don't worry. Oh, Firestone. We decided that earlier. Quick, give me that area, Lich. Okay, so we've got one region left to go. And as you can tell, there's not a whole lot in this region. We've only got a single village in it. And purely because in terms of the law of how this world's building, they're only just starting development in this region. This region's kind of like fresh. High Island. Baldry. That's an A. Higher. Higher Isle. Not pie. Who has pie? Fuck's sake. Thank you. I get food. Let's think. What's another word for a snowflake? Another way of saying the snowflakes lead sure for hail slash snow, snowdrift, snow peak. Snowfield, Snow Peak region. Snow Peak standing out to me. Another way of saying snowflake, permafrost. He's a bit of a snowflake. Dangerous. late. Oh. That's a snowpack. I don't want snowpack. I want snow peak. He could be PCK. Snow Peak. Yeah. Cool. Right then, we have our regions. So I think that is a good point to think. I'll save as S. File export. Snow Peak what? Just the Snow Peak region with Snow Peak Village. Oh, it needs an A. Shit. I can change that. Shh. None of you saw that. Right then, well, I've got food in front of me. I've been live for 4 hours now, surprisingly, doing polls and working on D&D maps. I'm gonna go ahead